I know what you're thinking. Is it too late to map out my 2024 goals? No, it is not. I know sometimes we can beat ourselves up because we're not doing it when everybody else is doing it and feeling like we're failing already because right now, technically, it's mid January. And you may be someone that started off strong January 1st, about to go in on getting those goals down. And then now we're here, mid January, and you're like, did I put any actual steps behind the actual goals to keep them going on throughout the year, or did I just say I wanted to do something and kind of like did it for a couple of days and then said, this ain't working? And you know the saying goes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you don't have the goals set up with actionable systems, then this will happen. And we're not going to have that happen to you in 2024. Okay, we're not doing that. Goals without actions are merely dreams, and we want to turn those dreams into reality. So today we are going to transfer your 2024 goals into reality by using actionable systems. So grab your drink, grab your notepad, and we're about to get into it because I'm about to give you some tips today. You know, we all set goals and we dream big, but sometimes turning them into real tangible steps can be a bit overwhelming. Trust me, I've been there. There have been tons of goals that I've made them so broad and then just looked at them like, maybe it'll happen if I just, think about it. But just putting it on paper and just leaving it broad and not having nothing behind it just leaves it as a dream. But today I have some game-changing tips that will help you turn those goals into the reality that I said they were going to be, right? Because we're dreaming big, but we're going to hit these goals. We're going to hit the ground running. This year, 2024, is going to be your best year. I'm going to claim it for you. I definitely have big goals this year. This is my first time doing a vision board, and I felt so good about it. I can't wait to put it up on my wall so I can look at it every day. I also want to take a step further with my vision board, put it in a journal, separating it and putting the actions behind it on how I'm going to achieve what I put on that board. First things first, what is goal setting? Goal setting is the process of defining specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound objectives that an individual aims to achieve. So basically, it's like the foundation for the whole process. So here's a little exercise I would like for you to do. Grab your notebook and jot down some goals that you would like to achieve in 2024. They can be small, they can be big. They don't have to be so ambitious if you don't want to start off with those. And if you want to go ambitious, go right ahead. This is a time where you get to brainstorm, just brain dump all the goals that you would like to do in 2024. Also know that while you're brain dumping, some of these things do not have to be done in 2024. They could be big dreams that if you have a 5-year plan, a 3-year plan, or something in the future that you would like to do, just having this out on paper, just getting it out of your brain is a good way to start organizing things. So like for me, an example would be this year, I'm trying to get my finances in order so that next year I can start looking to purchase a new car. So I don't technically have the car or purchasing a car in 2024 as a goal because right now we're focused on the finances because that leads to being able to get a new car. If that makes sense. So now that we have brain dumped our goals, so now we're going to talk about making the systems and creating a system. Why does that matter? Goals without any systems are basically like recipes without ingredients. Like you need them. You need systems behind those goals. So for instance, take one of your goals, dissect it, break it down. What are the small tasks that you need to do in order to achieve the overall goal? That is what the system is set up to do, is to help you find the way to guide you to the goal because there's going to be actions that need to be done in order to achieve that goal. So systems are important because systems can turn dreams into plans and plans into reality. So here's where the magic happens when we're creating the actionable steps. So for an example, I have like my book here. This is one of the books that I am going to be reading this year. And so my big goal overall is to read at least 24 books this year. So to break that up into smaller steps, I divided by 12 months. So basically I need to read at least 2 books per month in order to achieve the goal of 24 books. And I know getting back into reading, this might be a little hefty book, but I was really interested in reading this book. I am a fantasy type of girl. So if you have any fantasy books, Rex, let me know in the comments because I'm excited to read some. This is what Sarah J. Moss. I heard that this was a really good book. Let me know what you think if you've already read this book. But yeah, I am a sci-fi fantasy girl, I guess. I like anything that's magical, superpowers, any of that kind of stuff I love to read. And I also want to read one like self-development book each month just to get the brain going. But I also need one fun book, which would be like a fantasy book or romance. I like romance too. So you see how that was a simple goal that we broke down. And so even to break it down even further, I know I have to read 2 books per month. So how will I do that? I will need to read at least some kind of amount of pages per day in order to achieve that goal by the end of the month. So I have created like a habit tracker to where I can check off each day to say, hey, I read some of my book and just hold myself accountable. So I'm going to have you guys be my accountability partners because it's a really good thing to have someone to hold you accountable, talk out your goals with someone just so that you can, you don't have to tell the whole world, but just have somebody there to kind of like check in like, hey, how you doing? You need help? Or where are you at? And, vice versa. You could do it with someone with their goals as well. Now let's talk about routines and habits. They are the secret sauce to a goal-oriented action. So just like I said, like I've created a habit tracker for reading my book. So I'm going to check it off and I'll probably do some more habit trackers as well for different goals that I have. And then having a routine, making sure you setting up a schedule for yourself because once you start making it a habit, it won't feel so much pressure to handle it. It'll just come at ease. And that's one thing that I've been struggling probably the last year or so with the routine. And I've been trying to get myself back on routine, get my kids back on a routine. So just the importance of a routine, some kind of structure behind your goals is a very good thing to have. I'm all about efficiency, so there's tools and resources that you can use to help you and guide you into planning out your routine, showing your goals, keeping a tracker on your goals, and all of that. And one of my favorite things is Notion. It's a free app. I love it. I have my own little setup where I kind of like keep track of the goals I have, the videos I need to do, the content creation things, my schedule. I have a habit tracker in there. So I love using Notion. I also just recently bought a budget planner. And I've never bought anything off TikTok Shop, but that was my first purchase. So glad it was the actual thing. And I am in love with this planner. I feel like because the last year I have like been off of my planner and I am a really planner girl. And I don't know what happened last year. And the end of the year, I just stopped using it. And I feel like I need that structure for my planner to see where everything is, appointments, things that are due, the budget, and getting back on track and stuff like that. This was a really great planner. And I'm going to probably put it somewhere where you can kind of like check them out. The planner is Papers Planners, I believe. It's super cute, super thick, and it has all types of good stuff in it. And I also got a journal this year because I decided that I wanted to journal. We're going to see how that goes if I like journaling. But I want to start journaling my feelings and how I'm doing for the day or just random things that I kind of want to doodle in the journal. So I'm excited to get into journaling. And if you have any tips on journaling, let me know in the comments. And if you're liking any of this info, tips, the vibes, subscribe. Just subscribe. Be my friend. I am trying to grow an engaging community of people that like to help each other out, find each other, give tips to each other, encouragement, all the great things. So if you're liking what you're hearing, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a heart in the comments if you really like it. And like I said before, last but not least, taking accountability, having an accountability partner when doing these goals can definitely help you achieve them faster and kind of just challenge yourself. Just being accountable. One of my themes this year is holding myself accountable, also being disciplined, and also being consistent. And those are things that I have definitely on my vision board of the theme of the year. I need to be more consistent. I need to be more disciplined. All of the things. Hold myself accountable. So like I said, you guys are my accountability partners. So I'm gonna probably be doing some monthly resets with you guys. I've never done a monthly reset video, and I'm excited to start doing them just to hold myself accountable and show you guys what I'm doing for my journey. Because like one of my journeys is to grow my social media, grow and engage in community, just having conversation with others. Just love helping. I don't know, I'm rambling. But I am trying to grow, trying to have an engaged community, all of the things. And also, you can hold yourself accountable by using those tools and resources because they have like where you can formulate it to showing you your progress. And I don't know what it is about just seeing the progress just motivates me even more. And like one of my things that I'm doing is some savings challenges, and I felt like I had to print them out because I just want to color them in and see if this way will make me want to save this year, because your girl be spending too much money and I can't keep doing that. Let me know in the comments a goal that you're working towards. Let's chat in the comments. I hope to see you there. Bye. You know, we all set goals.